If the Empire of Rome falls, the Roman identity will fall with it. I've been thinking of Rome a lot lately. Like, a bit more than normal, I'd say. Alright, so I could take carousing to boost my diplomacy and stack with, my best modifier here, but you can't restore the Roman Empire with diplomacy. While my spy master starts working on stabilizing the realm I've already got, I'm gonna start working on expanding that realm. Oh, I don't have enough prestige for that. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Being a former Roman governor as I am, there's actually a legion I can raise. Functions as a mercenary company. Oh, and the Franks are already at war with each other. Go, burn the mud huts. There we go. Man, dangerous faction already. So the Franks have more or less been united by Salia here, which is kind of worrying, because if you know anything about Soissons history, these are the guys who kill us, so I'm a lot more worried about this than this. Although, 130%, though that doesn't factor in the legion I can raise for practically nothing. I've got the perfect name for him. Man, starting off the game with primogeniture right off the bat is pretty good. I will not let you take that from me. With that siege won, I'm only one battle away from winning. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention before now, but Rome fell. I'll be able to revoke this dude's duchy. No, I can't even do that. What about now? Yes. And I can take at least one of his counties without other people being upset, but what about... yeah. So now I just ransom you. I want a loyal duke up here, but neither of these guys are gonna cut it. I think this is a new guy in charge of Mosania over here, because I can declare war on him without suffering a prestige hit or anything. That or it's just been long enough for my truce to run out and I've just lost track of time. Legendary leader. This character is one of those people who will change the world, not if anything to say about it. I have. That's kind of pathetic. Great, now I've got 2 useless tribal holdings. I wanted to wait till I had like a son or something, but actually, Commander Pertinax, how would you like to be the new Duke of Secunda? There we go. My daughter, I know just what I'll name you. Julius Caesar had a... oh, why? This one's defective. Can I take it back and get a new one? You've got a son. How would you like to betroth him off to my daughter? You would. Okay, so you're gonna need to give me a son who isn't crippled, woman, and then we're gonna have to deal with this one somehow. I think this is the war I want to go for next, because look how much land I could take from a single war, but I don't have enough money to declare that, so while I'm waiting for that, I thought I might be able to start federati negotiations with these Bretons over here, like I could do with these Germans. The Alemanni want to become a federatus within our borders. Yeah, that didn't work out too well with Rome, so they were in Burgundy, but they've immediately left to come try and take us down. That's a river crossing into a plains. Might not have been the best idea. But it seems to have worked out for us well enough. Onward to their capital. Actually, I might get a lot of war score if I can take this other battle here. Ah, perfect. Settle them outside of Soissons. There, now my name has grown larger, which is really the point of these strategy games if you think about it. Suzerain can call tributary into wars. The Alemanni will make useful meat shields in the war against the Visigoths. Ah, the Salic Franks, my historical rival. And he's called in all his little vassals too. That's a forest province. You sure you want to take that battle? They're up to 7,000. I'm not sure we can take that. I'll try waiting for them to lock in and then reinforce. Get baited. I'm a master at baiting. Low morale. They recovered too quickly for my tastes. Boom, there we go. Oh hey, I beat you in a war earlier. We have 100%. And I've got enough money to declare that war on the Visigoths I wanted, but I do think it's gonna take all that money from me, so I'm going to want to save up a bit more before I go and do that. Perhaps I should also see about making the Burgundians federati. I can't. Because they're not tribal, that's why. I would have to wait for a while anyway, even if they were tribal. Beat the Franks so hard, the Saxons are going in on them. Uh-oh. And after I gave you an epithet, the loyal and everything. To prison with you and you. I can't imprison a baby without making people upset, bruh. Yes, I will join a plot to kill the unfaithful wench. Meanwhile, I won't plot to kill you, I'll just march on over there and destroy your army. I want to get remarried, but I'm not seeing anyone with particularly good traits. My acquaintance, that's certainly one way of putting it. Off with his head. New dukes have a different dynasty, so I don't think that was his son. He's also a pagan. Let's see if we can fix that. Truce runs out and the Salians are immediately going in again. I don't have enough prestige, and declining would cost me 0 prestige. Oh my gosh, the other one's being unfaithful too? How's this guy from all the way in Germany seducing my wife? Good riddance. You know what? Since you were unfaithful, I'm gonna legitimize my illegitimate son. This one not only isn't hair-lipped, he also has a good congenial trait. So now I just gotta figure out a way to get this guy out of the way. Okay, so I know you win the war, but this guy has been a pain in the rear. Yeah, no more legendary leader for y'all. There's a club-footed genius. Is that worth taking that risk? If there's no one better. There is someone better. Lose 100 prestige, that's no good. With their capital siege down, I think I'm one good victory away from winning the war. I'm at peace, and the Visigoths are having a big revolt, but I feel like I still can't go in on them because I lost so many troops in that war. I guess I can start going in on these little Frankish splinter states. I can go into hiding because my wife is plotting against me. How about I just ask her politely to not? I think you've got the wrong address. You Angles are supposed to go to Britain, not Brittany. Though, while you're here... I think I'm going to let them conquer Valm first, so I have more land. Yeah. I shall deal with you later. I only got 3 people defending this castle. Oh wait, no, I forgot about those guys and disbanded my army. Probably are gonna see succession soon. Yeah, he was kind of old. I've got about 1 year till I'm of age. I think I'll take that time to just chill and let my manpower recover. I'll need to get my prestige up before I can go in for the 7 provinces. 2,000 years old, that can't be right. Also, what is happening in the east? Dang, so the Merovingians have been partitioned between Saxony and Thuringia now. The Duke of Lugdunensis Tertia is also a child. How would you like to marry my sister? You would. The heir of this duchy is betrothed to my half-sister, and the dukes of these 2 duchies are betrothed to my full sisters. Oh, I think this one was actually born after my last guy died. Ah, perfect. I have an excuse to... imprison this guy, and he didn't revolt. What a shame. I wanted him to revolt, you see, so I could seize his lands. My regency has ended. Hey, 200 prestige from getting married. That's just what I needed. So I could ransom Duke Pertinax, or I could demand his religious conversion, and that would also release him. I know, then his son will still be Hellenic, though, is the thing. So it would just temporarily make this ruled by a Christian, and I kind of need the money, so... I've got enough retinue cap to create 2 of either of these, or 1 of both, or I could create 1 shock retinue, or 1 heavy cavalry retinue, which I think I'm going to go with this one, my unique culture-specific retinue. Now, I actually kind of didn't want this to happen because currently my heir is my half-brother Constantine, who's got the good congenial traits and is also descended from the other Constantine, which I didn't realize when naming him. A reason to arrest my pagan vassal, don't mind if I do. Uh-oh. Hey, I did become Constantine. That was actually kind of good for me. Although this does mean I'll need to wait like 10 years for my regency to end. My niece has been born, and between her father's bad congenial trait and her mother's good congenial trait, she only inherited the bad one. You see, I took the Latin word lepus, which means rabbit, and changed it to lepa, which is, feminine, you know, given her lip and everything. She doesn't seem too happy about the name. Hold on a minute, why am I Romano-Illyrian? Thought I was supposed to take after my father's culture, not my mother's. There we go. I'll change my guardian to a true Roman. If I can't be Romano-Gallic, I at least want to try and become Roman. I hate Latin, bro, you speak Latin. The majority of these pagans have converted to the Chalcedonian faith, so I can now upgrade their tribe to a castle. Quick war, in and out. Oh, that's no good. Oh, my mother just went off and got married, so now I've got a new regent. Do I rival the rabbit or befriend her? That's funny, she went from -16 to 84 opinion on me real quick. Due to court intrigue beyond my ability to understand, my guardian has also become my regent. I find myself speaking and acting more like my guardian. Yes, I am getting cultured, I am Roman. Very funny how in this mod, you occasionally just like take children you have in prison out on a walk. I have sent my chaplain to... You can't do that, I'm your master. You can't do that! I was hoping maybe since they were my federatos, they wouldn't sacrifice my chaplain to Odin. Absolutely barbaric. The regency for Constantine has ended. Man, these stats are kind of disappointing. But my betrothed stats are not. This guy wants Gavelkind. I've already got my spy master there working on scheming, but I've noticed I also have righteous imprisonment on this guy, which will allow me to revoke his titles. I can revoke one of his counties, and then I think I'll give that to my brother Tetricus, and I'll also give him Belgica Prima. Now that I've dealt with that little rebellion, I'm going to move over to this side of my realm and try and integrate these guys. Now, they were already raiding me anyway. That's Jus ad Bellum if ever I've seen it. There we go. Now I should be able to send my chaplain to proselytize you without you being able to sacrifice him to Odin. Constantius. No, I think I shall name him Julius, in honor of my late older brother. An attractive genius. Let's go. Exactly what I've been waiting for. The Swissonian eugenics program has finally paid off. Now let's see if I can marry him off to someone with more good traits. Strong. If I can combine that with genius, I'll truly have a superhuman on our hands. Man, even as vassals of Thuringia, Salia just won't leave Alemannia alone. Hopefully I gain some prestige from winning this war, because I need it. I had like 1,000 prestige earlier, but it all disappeared. I'm attacking him on planes, I've got good commanders, I've got a slight numerical advantage. We should win this. That was a close one there, but we won. About to catch him in another battle over here. No, he went around me. And there we go, 100%. There we go. And I got almost enough prestige from that war to declare a reconquest war. I am paranoid, so I'm hoping this one's not unfaithful too. I'm over 500 prestige, the Visigoths are having another civil war, and nothing in the 7 provinces is rebelling. I think the time has come. This one's club-footed. Oh well, at least he's attractive. That's the first Visigothic army I've seen this whole war. But that can't be all of them, can it? No. Taking their capital, and there is another Visigothic army. You're quite a long way from home. Oh wait, did I capture him? No. He was captured and I missed it because I said something instead of immediately pausing the game. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I think he was captured by the Hispanic rebels down here. God has finally touched my barbarian pet. With victory in this siege, we will have enough to take all of the 7 provinces. Oh hey, one of my new vassals down here is of my dynasty. A very distant relation, it seems. Doubling the size of my realm has more than doubled the number of direct vassals I've got to manage. I'd really have to consolidate all of this down to 1 duchy, but these are all duchy tier titles for some reason. I would also really like to get rid of these Visigothic Aryans down here. And I unpaused for a second and I've immediately got a dangerous faction brewing. 155%, and an adventurer is coming for me. Wonderful. Ah, excellent. Loyal veterans. Alright, so with the Legion raised, I'm only slightly outnumbered by them, and they're currently besieging stuff in winter, so hopefully they attrition down a little bit. Between their besieging and my reinforcing, I actually outnumber these guys now, and they're moving on to a plains. So if I can lock them in, hopefully we win these. That's a plains, let them lock in, and then take another battle. Alright, there's the adventurer guy. And why can I not? I can't make peace when you're at war with a peasant revolt? Seriously? I guess I'll just go over here and put it down then. There. Now can we peace out? You've lost your duchy privileges. There we go, that's better. Consolidated the south under this guy and gave this duchy here to my brother. I don't like the disconnected holdings, and I'd still like to consolidate this area over here, but for now, it's definitely an improvement. This should be the end of this guy. No, what? I'm trying to click on. Dangerous faction again. I was hoping that consolidation would hold me over until I could get one last war in on Burgundy. This guy is leading one faction and is a prominent member of another, so I'm hoping taking him out will weaken the factions. Just as I deal with one problem, another rears its head. No, the Legion! My brother died, now his son is in charge and he doesn't like me. No more dangerous factions. So once this adventure threat is dealt with one way or the other, I will go in on Burgundy for one final war. I think just taking down Burgundy will get me enough land to form the Empire of Gaul title. I don't know what happened. He's still alive, but the alert has gone away. Anyway, I tested this out earlier. I'm pretty sure if I reconquest Burgundy, I will get all of his land, since that's his primary title. It is actually so sad that I can't raise the Legion anymore, you don't even know. He's down to one province and he's still accepting my call to arms. Ah, excellent. War taxes. Excuse me? Where did those... Hired. Oh yeah. I got a lot of money. I could hire some mercenaries myself. Last I saw his army, it was over here somewhere. There you are. That's on hills, so I don't want to attack him there. Burgundy's moving on to a plains over here. Let's see about catching him. I have more than 1,000 troops more than him, but I I'm not sure about attacking over a river into hills. He's locked in going on to a plains province. This should be the decisive battle of the war. And with that blackmail payment I'm making, I'm running worryingly low on gold. Of course, I could always borrow money from the Jews. Oh, whoops, forgot to turn off the plot after he stopped planning to kill me. With that siege won, we have taken Burgundy. Oh, no, just split them up. Yeah, I still need another like 20 titles to be able to form the empire. What a shame. That enough? Nope, not quite. There we go. Now I could form the Empire of Gaul if I just had a little bit more money. Since, you know, there was a Roman splinter state called the Gallic Empire